Want to watch the music videos as we review them? Head to vimeo.com/headfulofradio. The video reviews will be released in sync with the podcast.
Welcome to Head Full of Radio, where a longtime Radiohead fan goes through the whole recorded discography alongside his friend, who's only familiar with the song Creep. Will we agree on the songs? Can I convert him into a fan? Let's find out. Welcome back to Head Full of Radio and another episode of Chasing the Video. Today, we are going to be watching High and Dry. Now, there are two versions of the High and Dry video, and when we recorded this, we're going to record it separate from each other so that it doesn't blend in too much. So today we're doing the US version of the video because that would have been the video I remembered. And then a little later on, after this one, we'll record the UK version. Welcome to Chase and Nico.
Welcome to me.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
It's good to be back. Good to be back.
How's your heating?
Well, I don't live in that apartment anymore. So
Oh, cool.
much better.
Amazing.
That's actually amazing. Yeah. I like the new place stuff. So, well, not new anymore, but new in comparison to the last episode. I'll say.
Gotcha. Well, I hope we can find a way to send you an aloe plant or something.
I'd kill it instantly.
At least the heating won't, so that's good.
And for those who have also listened to other episodes, Nico, your computer fan is being very quiet.
It's still on the fritz. You won't believe it, but I've not actually fully sorted it, so it's currently well behaved. So let's pretend like I have fixed it. Let's do that.
It's been a year, man.
I know, but stinginess, it can go a long way.
Look, I built my new computer like a year ago, and I needed to buy an extra fan controller, and it's like a $10 thing, and I still have not bought it. So
there we go.
Half my fans just straight up are not running.
Face gets me.
So sometimes it's just time passes, and you just never fix things.
So this song is. I don't really know what this song is about. I think it's about. It was originally written like quite a while ago before it was actually released on this album. It was the singer was actually in college.
Oh, I know exactly what it's about then.
Oh, you do? It's not about cars.
Wait, which one are we looking at?
High and Dry.
I mean, to me, college, High and Dry.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it kind of is mocking macho vanity. Tom wasn't really the biggest fan of the song, but it was included on the bends because of its commercial appeal.
Interesting.
So, yeah, here we are. Are you guys ready?
I am.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I have thoughts already.
Okay.
Go!
Look, now we're getting into like real music video territory.
Yeah. What the hell's happened to these people?
It's crazy. They decided that just filming in like a bomb shelter or on stage was not enough.
Now that's like they're in Pulp Fiction or something.
There's like gonna be a plot to this one and everything.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're getting a snapshot of this guy's life.
That like green light I see in every single like TV movie.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone actually owns one.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's always on a lawyer's desk.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's not wearing the white shirt.
Whoa, we really have reached a new era. Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I do like the snapshot thing though, where it pauses on them and then you see what they were doing. That's kind of
Yeah,
neat.
that's very music video-y. We're getting concepts and like
Yeah.
things happening.
excuse me, someone dropped a key in my
Right.
like food. Like, oh, I think it's like a heist.
Oh.
Well, that's fun.
He looks very happy.
She's just staring at that like nose blemish.
Yeah.
You see, look, they're all gonna go to the bath. I think this is like a heist of some sort.
The question is how many people are in on it. The chef must be in on it.
100%. See, he knew
Or is that the
exactly.
sous chef? Who is this guy? Questions. He's giving it a sniff.
That guy looks like the guy that was in the big suit in the previous video.
I love that you remember that. He's giving me like, have you guys seen the menu?
He looks like Ray Fiennes, yeah.
He really does.
Really
Man, what a
typecast him,
great
huh?
movie.
All based on this video.
I'm really curious as to how this is gonna
Yeah,
develop.
there's a lot of moving parts.
I feel like the kid's in, or he like knows what's up.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This is a
I don't
weird
really.
shot.
Why is it a stand? Like it's just a bathroom.
He didn't wash his
No,
hands.
he didn't. But did he use the bathroom? I feel like he was just clutching at his briefcase and having a time.
Okay, so now
Oh. Exchange.
what? Why are they?
That's what the key in it. Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
he
they
took
were the ones
key
that put
out.
the.
Yeah, I think he took the key out.
He'd used the
Oh.
key for whatever the key's needed for. Presumably.
We never saw what it was.
Not gonna lie, I've not been paying a single lick of attention to the lyrics.
I think it's just like about not being a like over masculine a-hole or something.
Oh, it
Oh.
invaded his place. Oh,
It's a bomb? What?
well, maybe the chef was like, don't try and rob us. This is what you get. Wow.
I never would have seen. That's the ultimate plot twist.
Wow.
What was? Yeah, that was something else right there.
I thought the chef was in on it.
I guess
Maybe there
not.
was an interceptor.
That's
Who was the guy with the briefcase? Who was the kid?
Yeah, what was he
yeah.
doing?
What?
So many questions.
Well, you guys don't worry. There's going to be another song coming up in April that's going to give you even more questions. So this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what the fuck did this just happen in that video. So how are we feeling? We'll start with you, Chase. How do you feel about the whole journey?
I like that. I like that
Yeah.
there was a plot. There was something to follow along. I think I got a little bit of the actual meaning of the song, which was good. This is the best thing that I've watched. Again, it's been a while since I've seen the other ones. I did rewatch a couple of them just as like a refresher. But big fan. I want to give this a solid. Again, been so long I forgot the scale that we used.
There we are.
I would give it a solid. You know what? This is going to sound crazy. I want to give it a Johnny. Straight up.
Amazing. Thank you. That's fantastic. That's 2 Johnnies.
I'm thoroughly enjoying Radiohead. I will say.
That makes me happy. I mean, it's much better than, I would have expected like a couple of Collins out of you at least once. So I'm happy that you're giving it 2 Johnnies.
Love that.
Nico, how are you feeling about that?
Well, this is where we go back to my Pablo Honey era, where I had a whole storyline going in my head, and it's my headcanon. You cannot tell me otherwise. So for me, on the face of it, it's called High and Dry. Maybe the guy's smoking a little bit of that marijuana, doing a bit of dry mouth. The song was 4 minutes 20 long. Coincidence? I think not. You were talking about sort of college era. Kind of panned through like it was like a dorm room like situation, or like, you know, it was giving me those vibes. So that's where I was at to start. But then the music video didn't interact with that at all. So we're kind of going to throw that to one side. But I agree with Chase. It was good fun to follow along and try and guess what the heck was going on. Had the whole plot thing going. But I wasn't really listening to the lyrics. I just remember them saying the chorus bit again and again. But as a music video, I feel like that's what you want. You want to watch it and be like interested. So I'm getting quite consistent with my ratings for the music videos at this stage, because what comes to mind for me is once again an Ed and a half.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna agree with both of you. I wish I could give it like an Ed and 3/4, because it's funny. I haven't seen this video and I don't even know how long, but there were parts of it that's really, I like, as soon as you see it, you remember it. And it was the woman singing, who was sitting with her husband with the weird blemish on his nose.
Yeah.
Right. It just brought back all of these memories of like where I was at the time. So I think I'm also going to go an Ed and a half, just because you're kind of both right. And like the video was so entertaining that I really only heard the chorus. Right. I only remember hearing "Don't Leave Me High and Dry," and I think that was because all the people in the video were singing it whenever it was on. So, fantastic video. It's a great song. I think the other version of this is just them playing in a weird outdoor camping place or something. But yeah, I'm going to go Ed and a half on this one.
Very good video. I will say, I am unfortunately spoiled when it comes to music videos, and I want to see if any of these music videos will surpass, in my mind, the greatest music video of all time. But I would be very shocked.
Which is Thriller?
Ooh,
or
is
Sledgehammer?
Very good guesses. Not my answer though.
That one with Christopher Walken dancing the whole time?
No.
What's your answer?
It is the Young Thug music video for Wyclef Jean, something like that, where he never showed up to the music video shoot.
No way.
Have like a full music video of B-roll, and it's just like the guy who was like directing it is just telling the story of like how the whole shoot went down.
Oh my god, maybe I have seen
it's
this.
just like hilarious. It's like a deconstruction of a music video essentially. But like he literally like didn't show up to the music shoot, or I think he showed up and then like just didn't, like there was some issue and he just didn't want to like shoot or whatever. So they have zero footage of the like literally the like person whose song it is in the music video. So it's just like this whole 5-minute long music video that's just all essentially like B-roll.
That's great.
And it's hilarious. It's just really, I'm a humongous fan of it. So that's fantastic. Like, I hope that we can find something that's on that level, even if it's not on like a meta level, just like really well made. But
yeah, you're going to come across a couple of those. Trust me. I think it might not be on. There are a couple songs of theirs that have some really interesting videos.
Well, I was about to say, it feels like they're trending in the right direction. Yeah. It feels like they're starting to understand and maybe it is just a sign of the times, because I know like when did this song come out?
This song came out in 1990. I'll re-edit that. This song came out in 1995.
Yeah, so I know around the late 90s, early 2000s is when people started to care more about, actually comprehensive music videos. It feels like that was like the real, I would say like the early 2000s was like the full on music video era, like where people would be excited to watch the music video for stuff. So it feels like
I'd like to respectfully disagree with that, but
Really?
I know where you're going. Yeah, if you know who Michel Gondry is, he was doing ridiculous videos in the late 90s and early 2000s. So Around the World by Daft Punk.
I'm saying in that era, I think that's like when music videos were at their peak. He did a couple of really good Bjork videos and a Foo Fighters video in the late 90s. I would say, like, in my head, like 95 to 2010 was like the era of music videos.
Yeah, I agree. And that's because channels still played music videos.
Yeah, that's still TV. MTV actually was about music videos.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. We are going to get to the UK version shortly. We just have to take a quick break to make sure everyone's heating is well enough, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to sign off on this episode because we're just going to keep going when we eventually get to that other half. But thank you, both of you.
Technically, Chase, we're still in episode 48 because we watched the first episode of High and Dry, and we're going to watch another version of the High and Dry video.
There's multiple versions. This is
yeah. It's funny, I looked at this one and went, I don't think I've seen it. And then as soon as I saw just this little beginning bit, I'm like, oh, I have seen both of them.
Am I back?
You are back.
Sorry, yeah, my Discord page just randomly decided to die, so that was fun. Sorry.
That's okay. It was like you never left, if that makes you feel any better.
Apologies.
That does make me feel better.
Do you want to just, excuse me, do you want to just jump right into this and finish the episode? Is that how you're feeling? What do you think? We don't need to preamble because we've already got it.
I mean, that works for me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, wait, because we recorded this all at the same time.
Well, we'll cut this part out.
No, we won't.
You're probably right.
All right, it's easier for me and more fun. All right, are you guys ready to just jump into this?
Yeah, let's go.
Go.
I'm gonna be honest. When like the just from the preview, I thought that was gonna be like a weapon of some sort, not just a camera.
Like a crosshair.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
I don't know if this is like it seems like it's lazy shooting, but not at the same time.
I feel like it suits the song though.
Yeah. It reminds me of Anyone Can Play Guitar, where they did lots of shots that were weird shots of the band doing things in that underground pool or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, that was Stop Whispering. The song that we watched first.
Oh. Are we going to get an injection of color at some point, just for like dramatic effect?
I've definitely heard this song before.
Yeah, you heard it like a few weeks ago.
Yes.
I mean, earlier in this episode. But do you like that other version better than this one with the explosion at the end? We'll see.
He's new.
No,
Is he?
not.
Oh.
You just don't recognize him because he's not wearing a white shirt that's open and flying in the wind.
He must have cut his hair as well. Sure.
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay, now the camera's starting to get on my nerves. Like he's angry at me as the viewer. Like you're gonna feel bad things too.
I almost feel like it's pressuring me to look away so that I could listen to the song more.
Yeah.
Now there's a new strap.
So bad you don't even want to look at the screen.
Yeah. I'm watching this on a very big extended monitor screen, and because of how close I'm sitting on my desk, like those cuts can be very, very jarring on my old man eyes.
Meanwhile, I've got snapped mine for like a quarter of a screen, so even I'm like struggling. So I don't know how you're managing at all. Ooh,
Of course, rain adds to everything, right?
So true.
I feel like I would not like to record in rain. I'd get too cold, and you're probably gonna have to reshoot a couple of times, you know?
Right.
Well, yeah, to get this many camera cuts, and your instruments are going to get waterlogged and fucked up. Like his acoustic guitar is going to sound terrible afterwards.
Hey, but it's rock and roll.
Yeah.
Someone's like, we're gonna do a rain shoot. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. You can.
I don't reckon it takes for like a day of filming, because this must be long.
I mean, I feel like when it's
jump cuts.
4 minutes long, it's probably a day of filming. I would doubt it takes any longer than that.
Have 3 cameras going at the same time and just...
Yeah, I mean, especially because there's not anything crazy going on. But it does fit the theme of everything.
True.
So much equipment that's going to be damaged, though. I feel terrible for it.
Well, I bet they probably just got like low-tier equipment for the thing.
Yeah, I noticed when you thought that looked Ed got a haircut. I noticed that's not the guitar he normally plays. This isn't the bass that Colin normally plays. But I can't. I was just rewinding to see if that's the same kind of guitar that Johnny normally does. It looked the same. See that one, that guitar on? Like Johnny looks like he's having the most fun of everyone in this whole shoot after it starts raining.
Well, I think you definitely got to just lean into it, right?
Yeah. Fuck all of this free rented amps and guitars. We don't need them.
It's the long hair extra weight, you know, to do some hairography.
Yeah. This one is definitely more what's the word I'm looking for? Thematic?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
I would agree.
I mean, the other one told a story so it really took you away from the song, and this one keeps you in the song by being all weird.
Yeah, I feel like this one I prefer. It makes more sense for the song itself. It feels like it was written for the song.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
like
totally
that.
agree. Like, even between, like, obviously being about being left high and dry, and then obviously they're soaking wet by the end of it. Like, that's a nice little thing. But yeah, it was cool. There wasn't like too much going on. You kind of get the gist early on, but you're right, it works throughout. So pretty solid.
Sometimes less more, right?
Yeah, absolutely. How do you feel? I'm going to go with you first, Chase. How do you feel about the song generally? Like, because it made you pay more attention to the song.
I feel like my opinion of the song itself has gone up. What did I give it previously? I gave it a 4 previously. Is that for the song?
Yeah. That's for the experience.
For the experience. I feel like this was a better experience. This was like a 4.5.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Silence can mean a lot of things, you know. Silence can mean why you gave it a 4.5.
Yeah, I wish I had more words, but it's just sometimes simple is better, and in this case I think it being more like easier to process and just I don't know, I just prefer it way better.
Very, very.
You know, he had like 3 opportunities to say more better, and he didn't take it. And it makes me sad.
I kept listening for it. Not gonna lie.
Should I have said more better? Is that a thing?
It's a thing that I'm trying to make work, but I can't
Always
force
trying to
it.
make
Right?
more better happen, basically.
Yeah. All right, Nico, how do you feel about this video?
So, am I rating this new version of the song, or am I doing the whole experience?
Experience. We're doing the wow, very French of you.
Thank you. I'm,
We are doing the experience.
L'experience way. I was just watching some crappy reality TV where there was a French character, so let's blame it on that. But anyway, back to High and Dry. I think it was still about a 3.5, aka head and a half for me. Like, yeah, it was solid. Like, I liked that the song worked with the music video. The song kind of does a lot of things that are kind of the same. And then the music video was more like in keeping with that. Like the music video doesn't really like go anywhere beyond the point of like it's not raining at one point and then it's raining and then everything's wet.
Well, so if you had to, Chase clearly picked which one he liked the experience of more. So because you've got these two tied, if you had to pick between the other one, which we just watched, and this one, what experience would you rate as better? Or are they the same to you, just a different type?
I feel like the song alone in this one was actually probably an edge for me. Like, I wasn't... Maybe it's because I was distracted in a way by the visuals. But I felt like me focusing on the song alone in the US one more helped me enjoy the music a bit more for some reason.
Right.
But I have very short-term memory, so that could all be a lie. And when I review the US one, I'll be like, no, I hate this.
Interesting thing about this song, Chase, when we listened to it and he scored it as a 4. So he scored it as a Johnny, which is higher than both of the music videos.
That's,
kind of weird, but
it is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I thought if at the very least I could understand the first one lowering the score, but the second one, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like at the very least it was neutral, if not beneficial to the experience. So
yeah, that's very
the song
interesting.
just felt like less. Like I was like zoning out more. I feel like
that's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to change this up and let you guys know that I'm going to be rating this a little bit lower for me, but that's all because of like my long-term history with the band, right? The other version draws me in more as a viewer because I know the song so well. So for me, like, this video is kind of boring, but again, because I know the song so well, right? So I'm just gonna be giving it an ed. But I do like the difference of experience the three of us just had with it.
Yeah, I feel like I feel similarly to you like that. I probably wasn't doing a great job with articulating it, but yeah, it's like it was kind of boring. Like I felt like I was paying less attention because the music video was kind of. I mean, it was like still thematic, so I feel like it worked, but it wasn't doing anything to help my engagement.
Thank you. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Any closing thoughts before we move on and have a great Boxing Day? Chase, do you know what Boxing Day is? Is that an American thing too?
No, but I mean, like, I've been around long enough that I know what it is through the grapevine.
Okay,
it's definitely not an American thing.
We figured out that it's like a British monarchy thing because it's a Canadian thing and in the UK. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, but no one actually thinks of it for like what it is. It's just another public holiday over here. Is it a public holiday in Canada as well?
Yeah. Well, it's mostly for government.
Gotcha.
Right? You're not for the normal people.
Well, Well, either way, we are coming up to the new year. So, early Happy New
Yes.
Year to you all.
Yeah. Fuck off 2023.
What a year it has been.
Thank you, gentlemen. We will see you next year.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great to think
Happy
about.
pre-New Year. I don't know how to phrase it properly, but you get the point.
You're doing great, buddy.
Bye, everyone.
But
Good episode, gentlemen.
I like that video.
This podcast is recorded over Discord and produced by me, Floyd. The introduction and exit music is a cover of Radiohead's Separator and is available on all streaming services under the band name Lift. Find us on Instagram at Headful of Radio.